Hello and welcome back to Terraria. Previous episode we killed the Dungeon Guardian, and the Dungeon Guardian is an enemy that spawns in the dungeon if you try to enter it without killing Skeletron first. It's a really tough enemy but not too difficult to fight, so we killed it. What I want to do this episode is I want to fight the Old One's army, and the Old One's army is a wave-based event, just like the Pumpkin and Frost Moon that we already did. So they are pretty much alike, but they're also different in some ways. So the way we summon the Old One's army is we go to the tavern keep and he sells some stuff. So he sells some Eternia crystals, which I already have a few of. And he also sells an Eternia crystal stand, which I already also have. So let's summon the Old One's army. I already fought the Old One's army twice, just to test out, to see how it works. And I put my Eternia crystal stand over here on my sky bridge. So the surrounding area of the Eternia crystal stand has to be flat. And this is a nice flat area. I think it has to be around 64 blocks wide. So this is perfect. And the area above the crystal stand also has to be clear. So 10 blocks above the crystal stand have to be clear. This area fulfills also that requirement, so this place is perfect. Let's summon the Old One's army, and we do that by placing the crystal inside of the crystal stand, and we can summon it. So I have no minions summoned right now because I want to show you what the enemies look like. So the enemies come out of these portals on either side of the crystal stand. And they're mostly goblins, so if you take a look. Yeah, they're mostly goblins that come through these mysterious portals. So I have endgame gear. I have the best weapon and the best armor that I can get. So I'm pretty overpowered for this event. The way this event is supposed to work is you get these mana crystals, right? These things. These drop from enemies. And with these mana crystals you can summon sentries. So sentries are static defense. Just like this, right? They're minions that don't move. And you can buy sentries from the tavern keep, so from this guy. And you buy better sentries with defender medals. So the more you play this game mode, the more you fight the Old One's army, the more defender medals you will get. And the more defender medals you have, the better sentries you can buy. And you can also buy better armor to summon more sentries. So that's how the game mode is supposed to work. That's how this event is supposed to work. But because I have such good gear, I don't need all of that. I can just attack them with my sword and they will die as well. So this is not the intended way to play it, but it works just fine. And you will lose this event if they destroy your crystal. So in the early game, you won't be able to defend it. They will get to your crystal because you don't have good sentries yet. But the more and more you play it, the better sentries you get. And the better you will be able to defend it. And eventually you will get to the end wave. And the end wave is the 7th wave. And during the 7th wave, you will fight final boss. There are 2 other bosses in this event. There's an ogre and there's a dark magician. So we will take a look if we can find those. And they also all drop trophies. So I hope I get some trophies. And here we go. So this is the Dark Mage, the first boss. Not too difficult, just a few hits, and he's dead. So my crystal is taking damage. I should be paying attention a little bit more. Yeah, but we only have 3 waves left, so it should be a-okay. And here we go. So this is the second boss, an ogre. Also not too difficult. Not a match for my Zenith. My Zenith is all powerful. It will destroy all ogres. And if you get close to this ogre, you will ground pound. And that's pretty cool. That's a really cool attack. So it's really different than all of the other attacks the enemies have in Terraria. And here we go, the final wave and the final boss. A huge dragon that is coming to attack us. Her name is Betsy, and she is scary. But she's no match to my Zenith. And that's it, so that's the whole event. I have some good gear, so it was not difficult, but it is a cool event nonetheless. There's also a blood moon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell some of this stuff, and then we will take a look at the loot that we got. Okay, and let's take a look at the things that we got. So we got a whole bunch of masks of different bosses. We got a bunch of furniture items. So we got some banners, and I also got this war table. And it looks pretty cool. So an animated war table. And I also got like 2 trophies. So we're just missing 1 trophy, the Betsy trophy, but we got the other 2. We also got a whole bunch of pets. Take a look at this. That's a little dragon. That is a flying cat. And this is another light pet. So we got a wisp in a bottle, which is better than this light pet. So I'm gonna keep the wisp in a bottle. And of course I'm gonna keep my trusty red panda. And then we also got a bunch of accessories, for example these wings, which allow you to fly really high. And then a bunch of weapons, just you know, some good weapons. So take a look real quick. This one shoots Phoenix. This one shoots multiple arrows at once. And we also got that club. So that's pretty much all the loot that we got. That was the Old One's army. And it's not too difficult if you got some good gear. And if you don't have good gear, you can go to the Tavern Keep. And he sells a bunch of equipment that you can use for the Old One's army. These sentries, for example, that do a buttload of damage. And you can also get really good armor, and you can buy it with the defender medals you get from the Old One's army. So that should make it easier if you don't have good gear. Well, what we also can do this episode is we can take a look at the achievements and complete some of the achievements that we haven't completed yet. So a die hard, equip a die in every possible die slot. So that should be easy to do. I got a whole bunch of dice. And then if we take a look here, we can also add some dice here. There we go. So the die hard achievement. The next achievement that we can get is fire a rainbow gun while riding on a unicorn. So we got a unicorn, but we still need the rainbow gun. So let's take the unicorn first. Let's take a look. So this summons a rideable unicorn. And we need the rainbow gun. So a while ago, while I was doing something, I don't remember what, I got this hallowed key. So with this, we can go to the dungeon. We can find a hallowed chest. And that hallowed chest will contain a rainbow gun. So let's go there. I found a hello chest, so let's open it and get the rainbow gun. So now we just go to our sky bridge and we equip the unicorn. We equip the rainbow gun and we start shooting, man. There we go, one more achievement. The next achievement that we're gonna get is command 9 summon minions simultaneously. And to do that one, we first need to make a potion. And to make that potion, we need a special kind of fish that we can fish up in the underground jungle. So let's do that first. Okay, and we got the fish. It is called a variegated lard fish. So the other thing that we need is some bottled water and some moon glow. So with this we can craft a special potion, which will allow us to summon one extra minion. And then we also need some accessories. So let's take a look. We need the papyrus scarab, which will allow us to summon one extra minion. And then one more. The pygmy necklace. So with this and the armor, we should be able to summon 9 minions. So we also need the bewitching table. We can with that one we can also get one more extra summon. So let's use the potion. Let's equip accessories, and now we should be able to get it. So let's take a look. There we go. So the max amount of minions that you can summon. The next achievement is to obtain a rainbow rod, and we can build that. So we need some materials. Let's take a look. We need 15 of these. We need 2 unicorn horns, which I should have. 2 of these. We need some pixie dust. Then we need some souls of light. 8 of them to be exact. And then we need some crystal shards, which I also should have. So 10 of these. And with this, we should be able to build a rainbow rod. Pretty cool. And then the last one I'm gonna do is defeat the dread Nautilus, or whatever, a murderous mollusk lurking beneath the surface of the sanguine seas. So I'm not gonna do the fisher quests, because those take a long time, man. I don't want to do that. And the way we do that achievement is we need some fishing gear. So let's get my trusty golden rod and some bait. And then we also need this item, which is a bloody tear, and it will summon the blood moon. So we can fish that monster, the dread Nautilus or something. We can fish that monster during a blood moon. So we're first gonna have to wait until it is nighttime, 7:30. And then we can activate the blood moon. And we can start fishing for that monster. Okay, and there we go. So that was the boss. And we defeated it with our almost 9 minions. Okay, and that's everything that I wanted to do this episode. We defeated the Old One's army. We also got a bunch of cool achievements. We didn't get the last 2, but I'm not gonna do that because that just takes way too long. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, also leave a comment, comes really help with the algorithm, and you would be helping me out, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and bye.